Hey everyone, this is Lisa from TRW, and in this video I'm going to be customizing this little quilt. This is a baby quilt that I will be using as a lap blanket because I got a new reading chair and I'm really excited about having a blanket for it. So we're going to be using our Silhouette Studio, we're going to be using our TRW Flourish font, and I am using the new Siser color. This is Champagne Glitter. I am here in Silhouette Studio. I am going to cut the biggest monogram I can with my 1 foot of vinyl because I'm going to put it on my little quilt blanket thing. And first of all, why wouldn't I put a monogram on it? And second of all, why wouldn't you make a really big monogram? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my page to make sure I have the right amount of space for my design. Now it's already set up, but if you look over here in my page setup panel over here on the right, you'll see I have it set to 12 inches wide and 20 inches tall. So that's the size of the vinyl. I'm going to keep it that way because I want to make sure that my design fits in there. So now we're just going to use our text tool. I'm going to type my initials, last name in the middle, and I'm just hitting Control A while I'm in this green box to select all my text. And I'm going to be using our TRW Flourish monogram font, so Flourish Monogram 1. It's really cute. It's a nice color. I mean, not a color. It's a nice design. So we have it set up like this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I want to get rid of the overlapping lines. Don't forget, because I'm using text, it's set up for the letters to overlap, but those lines are still there. So we're going to take this and hit this button right up here to weld. And now I have all my lines welded together. And this is going to give me an accurate representation of how big my design is. So you can see that my vinyl is longer than it is wider. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this green dot up here, hold down Shift, and I'm going to turn this to rotate it. And the reason why I'm holding down Shift is that it locks my turns in place at 45-degree angles. So that way I know it's straight across the bottom. And now this next part's really easy. I'm going to go ahead and scale this up using the corner so that it fits within my vinyl but takes up a lot of space. So you just want to make sure that this is within these red lines. Those red lines are your safe cutting area, so you want to make sure it's all set up in there. So now the last thing I need to do is I just need to flip it to make sure I'm set up to cut HTV. So I'm going to right click, flip horizontally, and now I'm all set. So let's go over to my Send panel. I'm just going to choose my preset. I have glitter preset in here with my own custom cut settings. I'll put a link in the description how to do that, and I'm just going to load it into my machine and cut it. Okay, so I'm at my heat press. Now here is the quilt that I'm pressing to. Now it's a really cute quilt. I got this from a blanks dealer named Honey Bear Blanks. I do know that there are several people who sell this, so find the dealer that you like the most and kind of work from there. Now this is technically an embroidery blank, but I want to make things the way that I want to make it. So this is, as the tag says, it's 100% cotton, which is good. Our vinyl will stick well, but the thing is it's made with like these little poofy sections, so you just want to be careful with your pressing. So the reason why I'm saying this is I am actually going to lower my temperature. So typically I press my glitter at around 315. I'm going to press this at 280. Like, I'm going to really lower it just to be safe. I'm going to place this on here. So I am using Siser Glitter and Champagne because it's such a pretty color. I love it so much. So I'm going to lay this down. So what I did is I'm going to put it in the corner. So I'm going to lay it in the corner, and I'm putting this basically upside down to have it sit here. And the good thing is that this is a blanket. It's a quilt. So the placement it's not the end of the world if it's a little bit off because you're going to have it on top of you. Now, if I haven't said before, this is going to go on my new reading chair that I'm very excited about. So we're going to take this, and I'm going to go ahead and press this for 15 seconds. And my pressure is really high. So I'm going to turn this counterclockwise to lower my pressure a bit. So we're going to go from there and just let this press. All right, so we lift this up. So there's our press. Now let's go ahead, lift our vinyl or our carrier up. And it is looking cute. So this nice champagne color, we have it set right there. So I'm going to switch over so you can see it a little bit better, and then I'll tell you more about it. So there we go, guys. This is my custom monogram on my little quilt. Now this is technically a baby quilt, but it's a great lap blanket for reading, which I'm very excited about. And with the cold weather coming with winter, it's going to be a nice cozy place. So really simple to do. I did this all with my Silhouette Studio and Silhouette CAMEO software. Again, this is Siser Glitter in the new champagne color. I think it looks so good. I think it's really, really beautiful. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more tutorial videos and lots more projects that we're working on, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're uploading all the time.